Hello everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video, but this one is a journal flip through. So this is my latest finished large craft journal. This cover was inspired by a live that Dina did where she showed how you can use a face stamp and then alter it and create a face that's slightly different. And then I've used the new Littleys stamps on the front as well as lots of Dina's gorgeous colours. So yeah, I'll just give you a quick look through this journal. Lots of pages. Sometimes I use song lyrics to inspire journal pages. This of course is a Harry Styles song. A bit of a Harry Styles fan, I've got to be honest. This journal has been on the go for quite a while. So these are art foamy stamps. And I made that journal page a long time ago. This is one that I didn't really like, but anyway, I used a magazine image. I was just kind of playing with drawing faces, and I wasn't really very happy with that one, but I liked the words and the colours and things. So I think sometimes it's important to leave those pages in that you look at and think, nah, I'm not so sure about this, because that's how we learn, isn't it? Yeah, using some of Dina's stamps, and I've stamped them onto collage tissue paper. A cutout page using one of Dina's stencils, and the sunshine stencil as well. A pocket with circle tags in, transparency, and a collage spark at the back. They slot in there quite nicely. This is a page that's done on a whole transparency with collage paper behind, and I've painted on the back of the transparency here as well, and then stapled it onto the page. This was a page that I did for Art Stacks last year, I think, where I used one of the backgrounds in one of the packs and then masked over and left the words to poke through. This is using one of my downloads that I gave to art journal lovers. I think this was one of the pages that I did for them, for the inspiration for the downloads that you get if you're an art journal lover every month. This is one of Natalie May Scrapbooking's collage papers. I do love these collage papers, they are fabulous. This was a page for Scrap FX. Obviously, very sadly, Scrap FX have gone into retirement, and you can no longer get any of their stuff. Although I do have 3 bundles for sale still in my shop. You get a really good bundle of Scrap FX goodies in those. Another of Natalie May's collage papers. They're so beautiful, and they're so easy to alter and add your own twist to them as well. Playing with magazine images here, and then lots of stamping, using my Grow Positive stamp set and stencils from Funky Fossil. This again is more Natalie May collage papers. I've got lots of those on my website. This was a Christmas page. That feels weird to say that now. Playing with making cutout pockets and altered pages. This again is Scrap FX with cutout words. This is a journal page that was done from one of my releases through Funky Fossil with the paper doll stamps. This was Dina's previous release, so this was the January release, I think. I do love using face stencils. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I may well finish that one. So this was a journal page that I made a background and hated it, and so then did one of Dina's tricks, which is to kind of mask off and leave little spaces of colour. I don't love this page, but I remember the processes I went through making it and think, actually, I prefer it like this to what it was like before. So these are all good like learning experiences. 2 more Natalie May collage papers. She's got some gorgeous Alice in Wonderland ones, and these faces are just so lovely. I love using them. This is from my most recent release, my True Colours release with Funky Fossil. That was one of Dina's old releases. More Christmas pages. The cutout page with some birds. You can see that one's got a bit heat damaged as well when I've been drying my pages. Another Natalie May collage paper and another Natalie May collage paper. This was an Art Journal Lovers page that I did on a live for Art Journal Lovers. Really enjoyed creating this. It was lovely. I love how these ended up looking like bubbles on the page. Another Natalie May. You can find videos for most of these pages on my YouTube channel, where I share with you how I created these. This was another one inspired by one of Dina's supporters videos, and just kind of playing really and experimenting with supplies and different tools and creating different effects on the page. This is a more recent page that I've done, inspired by a quote that really struck home. And then again, this is one of my favourite stencils, this pensive face stencil. I absolutely love this stencil, use it a lot. It's quite fun to play with, cutting out parts of it as well. And then I've got that page underneath, which was from Dina's January release. And then these two tags that I made on the same I think this was a YouTube demo that Dina did last week in February for using face stamps. Yeah, it was. Just different ways that you can use them. And I was kind of inspired by this to do the cover on this craft journal. So this journal took me quite a long time to fill, mostly because I kind of always tend to plump for my small craft journal. I just love the size of that, but this one, it's so easy to work in, and particularly when you're using collage papers that are a little bit larger, it gives you a little bit more real estate to play with, so it's easier to kind of fit the things you want to onto your journal page. So yeah, another journal complete. I think I need to start dating my journals when I start them, and then I can date them again when I finish them. So yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little flip through, and I'll see you again soon.